Rohingya Muslims arriving in Bangladesh by the hundreds of thousands. They're fleeing Buddhist-majority Myanmar, where the UN says they face a textbook example of ethnic cleansing. The Myanmar government denies that accusation and says the violence is the work of Rohingya insurgents. It's the latest sign that Myanmar's transition from military junta to democracy may be off track, prompting soul-searching in Washington.
The Burma government needs to end this crisis. I think the administration can make it clear that this conduct is unacceptable.
Much criticism has centered on Aung San Suu Kyi, Myanmar's de facto leader. The longtime democracy activist, now a target of condemnation because of her silence on the Rohingya issue. Analyst Joshua Kurlansik spoke via Skype.
Could Suu Kyi completely stop the military? Probably not. But I think that there are actions she could take if she wanted to. Even
if she's powerless to stop the carnage, many at least want her to acknowledge the problem. Instead, the Nobel Peace Prize laureate has downplayed the issue and, at times, even portrayed the Rohingya as a threat, says Burmese human rights activist Aung Zarni, also via Skype.
On this specific issue of Rohingya, both Aung San Suu Kyi and the Burmese military, they are singing from, a single hymn book.
But some in Washington still see her as the best hope for democratic change in Myanmar.
And my personal view is America kind of singling her out and lecturing her when she's in a very challenging position is not helpful.
But patience is running out. A bipartisan group of U.S. senators last week issued a resolution calling on Aung San Suu Kyi, as they put it, to live up to her inspiring words and address the brutal repression of the Rohingya. Senator John McCain this week announced he was pulling back a proposal to expand U.S. cooperation with Myanmar's military. It's a first step, says Aung Zarni, again via Skype.
Before we can do anything, the United States should lead the effort to get the UN to call the crime that the Burmese state is committing by its name. It is genocide, no less.
An issue that's not going away anytime soon. Bill Gallo, VOA News, Washington.